Welcome back to Kimchi Rednecks, and today we're doing tech unboxing.
Ooh, tech
unboxing?
unboxing?
An unboxing video.
I mean, we took it out of the box that it was in, but not out of this box that it's in.
Yes.
So it's only one unboxing, not two unboxings.
Yes, we took it out of the shipping box.
Yeah.
So, you may have noticed, as of late, Melissa's made a couple of friends. We've had a few other people.
Wait, I made friends? I have friends?
Yeah, more than me.
I have friends. Hi, friends.
So we've had more people show up in the videos. So we've got these 2 mic kits, but it's kind of difficult when you have, 3 or 4 people and 2 microphones.
Well, and also sadly, on one of our recent video experiences, when we pulled the 2 mics out of the bag, one of the mic clips had actually broken. So we were kind of looking at potentially replacing.
We had to
But we redneck engineered. We'll show you that.
Redneck engineered a fix for that one. So I decided, since it was my birthday, my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yay. I was going to buy myself something. So I went looking for more microphone kits. Now these 2 transmitter, 1 receiver deals are a dime a dozen. You can get on Amazon and type it in and...
They don't cost a dime a dozen.
Well, that's for sure. But you go out there and search on Amazon, you'll get like 1,000 different responses for your query.
And we have really enjoyed our Comica ones.
Our Comica ones have been pretty good.
Oddly enough, we like the Comica ones better than the Rode ones.
So the Rodes, we had the original Rode Go. I haven't tried the Rode Go 2 because I can't just be going around buying $400 microphone sets.
Yeah, no. That's what, your birthday and Christmas and everything else. No.
But the original Rode Wireless Go was a 1-to-1, and we had 2 of them that we used a Y connector to plug together. And, basically we just redneck engineered that.
One of them kind of broke on us where you had to squeeze it
Yeah,
in order to make it work.
One of them had a problem where something delaminated in it, and it would work, but you had to constantly keep pressure on it, and it's just kind of a...
Yeah. But the Comica one's literally the only issue we've had with Comica has been user error and the broken clip.
So I actually, when I went looking, I looked for... Obviously, if we're going to have 3 or 4 people, we should probably have about 4 microphones. Yeah. So I looked for 4 transmitter, 1 receiver. There's not many. In fact, I found a grand total of 2 that I could buy. Now, to be fair, there were other options, but all the other options went to those like multi-channel XLR base stations, and you're talking $800, $900, $1,000 plus.
Also, if we're carrying stuff around, we don't want to be lugging around like huge packs when we're out traveling around places and we have multiple people with us.
90% of the time, it's the 2 of us walking around with a camera and some microphones on.
And if there's 4 of us or another 3 of us, we still don't want to be carrying around like a big backpack like loaded down with crap. Like the small backpack is enough.
Yeah, and I don't need to be like lugging around like a World War II army pack
rucksacks
full of,
for us.
Yes.
We're not rucking it.
Not doing that one. So.
Ruck it, that's what I say about that.
There you go. So, of the options, all 2 of them that I could find, one was actually from the same company, Comica. And the other one was from, honestly, a company I've never heard of.
Yep.
So I went with the one from the company I've never heard of.
And tell us the reason why, since we know Comica makes a very good product.
So, basically it was 2 things. In the reviews, although they did get a lot of good reviews, there was one constant complaint that I kept seeing in the reviews for the Comica one, and that was that the sound would cut in and out.
And we can't afford any of that. Like
we have enough audio issues with us just forgetting to turn the mics on. We don't need the mics themselves.
Or turning them on and putting them in the wrong spot. Like somehow I magically put one like right at my neck half the time, and that just...
Yeah, we have enough user error. We don't need the devices themselves causing problems. And basically, from reading enough reviews, I think the problem with that is those have little antennas that you can pop out, like little arms that will pop out. Which, in and of itself is a problem, because if you're wearing a microphone and you have to stick an antenna out, you're going to be turning around and catching it on door frame. And if the antenna being out is what solves the cutout issue from the audio, then that's not really helpful. So, we went with...
FULAIM.
FULAIM.
Or FULAIM.
FULAIM?
FULAIM. FULAIM. However you would like to pronounce that.
I'm going with FULAIM.
FULAIM sounds great.
So one thing is our ones that we have are 2.4 gigahertz band, which is open band worldwide. It's Wi-Fi band. These and the Comicas are both UHF band, which I had to look up because there are different restrictions in different countries for different radio bands. Fortunately, these operate between, I think it's 510 and 590.
Oh, very good. 510 and 590. It's on the box.
I didn't
even look at it.
I didn't even read that.
Good for you.
But so it operates between 5 and 600 on the UHF band, which in South Korea, according to the document I looked up on the internet, and we all know that everything on the internet is true.
Yes.
In South Korea, that is an open broadcast band between like 480 and like 800 or 850 or something like that. So we're good on that. No problems.
Sorry, guys.
Mayhem wants to see what's going on.
Mayhem would like to be in the video. Hi, I is here for the video.
Are you here for videos?
I is here. I would like to talk about the microphones. They did not buy me one. I have lots to say.
We could put one on you, but you got to be able to say something. Anyway, so yes, it's legal in South Korea. It's a short. This is a low power broadcast thing. It's got like 100-foot range or something like that. You have 4 transmitters. Each transmitter has a 50-channel scale that it can seek on. It can look for its best signal. And then the receiver has multiple modes that I'm not really worried about because I'm going to use the same one all the time. We're going to put it on mono and all 4 channels are going to mix together.
Wait.
Because other than that is a pain in the butt to deal with.
Have you talked about the most exciting part is the chargers?
Oh, the chargers.
The charger, that's the most exciting part for me.
If you're like a YouTube person and you got to run, take stuff around and have batteries and plug stuff in to charge. Hello, Maymays. This has one of the greatest inventions ever on it. It's got a charging cable that's USB-A on one end and USB-C with 3 heads on the other end. You can charge 3 devices on one cable. You have no idea how useful that is. Even with the equipment that we've got in the other room, we have a little USB charging station that has like 7 things in it so we can plug different microphones and cameras and.
Oh, we got the whole 9 yards all plugged in there on a regular basis.
So being able to plug in 1 cable and charge 3 devices. Now obviously you're seeing there's 5 here. That's more than 3. They have a second cable which has 1 head and 2 heads. So 2 cables will charge 5 devices.
Which honestly, our remote chargers that we bring with us, our remote batteries that we bring us for battery backup power.
They have 2 outs on them.
They have 2 outs on them, so it's perfect.
We can charge all 5 devices at the same time on 1 battery pack.
And literally we could bring both battery packs in case we needed to charge the camera at the same time as well. So battery packs being very lightweight.
So we're going to pop this box open. Let's see if there's any other interesting facts on here. It says operating time is approximately 5 hours. So you can get about a half a day worth of recording on it.
Did you miss any features?
Oh yeah. There's a low cut feature to try and cut out background noise.
That'd be nice.
See, high resolution TFT display. Pretty much they all have that at this point.
Built-in batteries.
Yeah. Rechargeable lithium-ion batteries.
Available with mono or stereo output.
Yep.
Yep.
And you can plug microphones, the lav mics like this into it as well. So, all right. It also comes with its own lovely carrying case.
Did the last one I think had a case. We just never used it.
It did, but it wasn't size efficient because for the 2 microphones and the receiver, you had this one thing that was like this thick and this big around and it didn't fit in a pocket, and we hadn't started with our carry bag yet, but
now we have our carry bag already.
Now we have this.
And we actually have a pretty nice carry bag now. We haven't transferred everything to that, but
yeah,
we're going to work on that.
I've got to work on that one. So, let me get the camera and we're going to change around here real quick.
Woohoo!
All right, so we're going to pop the case open here. We have got a lovely instruction booklet, which I looked through because I had to RTFM. So
4 mics and the receiver.
Right.
This is a mount of some sort?
Right, so you can put it, go ahead and pull it out.
That side.
So you got a cold shoe there, a mount there, and a mount on the back. So you can use that as a either a phone holder or a mount for one of the other devices. So this big boy is the receiver. So that's the one thing about this one than the other one is it's a bit heftier.
It is a little hefty.
But that one goes on the camera anyway, so.
He's a big boy.
And then we got these. These are pretty much the same size-ish as the other ones that we've got.
They look about the same size.
The microphone in the center. You got a port on the side, obviously, where you can plug in the lav mics if you want to go that route. And on one hand, I kind of like the mic being in the center of the thing better than being on the side.
Yeah.
Because it makes it easier for it to not get stuck up against something. We've had problems before with the Comicas getting like against the side of a neck or something, and it just sounds like you're talking through a muffle.
Okay, so then we've got...
That's a lav mic.
That's charger. That's audio.
That's 2 cables. That is the camera mic cable and a camera to smartphone cable, I believe.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 mics.
4 lav mics.
These would be 4...
Those are dead cats. Those are the wind muffs.
Dead cat.
Yeah, I know, it's a strange term. Let's break out these charging cables that we're so impressed with.
All right, so here is the 1 with the 2. And this is the 1 with the 3.
Yay!
And then this one is...
That is a...
audio.
Audio to USB-C.
And an audio
to
to
Lightning.
iPhone. Oh, you can use them with your phones.
Oh, sweet. We could use that with the phone if we wanted to shoot on the phone. Oh, and that is a plug into USB-A, so if you wanted to use it with like a computer. This thing comes with like all the cables. That was another thing with the Comica one that I was looking at. The Comica one didn't have all the cables on it.
So, Chuck, what do you say we test out some audio with our new microphones?
All right, well, give me a second to switch over here.
Yeah.
And through the magic of editing, we are now
Mic'd up.
mic'd up with our new equipment.
Woohoo!
So we actually have honestly no idea how this sounds until we edit this video.
Yay!
Other than looking at the readouts on the screens and the one on the camera, we look like we're in the good zone for our audio, but we're gonna find out. If this audio is shit, you're gonna find out.
And then we're gonna be really sad and have to make a return to Amazon, because screw that.
Right, so what I'm gonna do now, because I wanna test the range here with some interference, so I'm gonna go walk into the other rooms because we got concrete walls, and so we're probably not gonna have a whole lot of range in the apartment here. So I'm gonna talk, you see if my little green line there on the monitor cuts off or not.
I'm gonna watch that green line like a hawk.
Yay! All right, walking down the hallway. We are gonna hang a left into the first, which is the computer room, which is completely dark at the moment.
Sir.
And now I'm standing in the middle of the computer room.
And you still have a green line.
I still have a green light? All right, I can hear you around the corner. All right, so let's try a little more distance and another wall. Go around the corner here, and we're gonna go into the back bedroom. And we are now in the middle of the back bedroom.
Still getting a green line, sir.
Still getting a green light? All right, these things seem to have a little bit of transmission. And that's good for us. We're YouTubers, not long distance transmitters. So if things are more than, say, I don't know, what would you say, 20, 30 yards away, we're probably not worried about it.
Probably not. Also, we usually don't get that far away from each other when we're filming, unless there's someone else with us, and then we need to at least remember to tell the other person to turn their mics off if they're not the...
Yeah. Generally, since we're recording ourselves most of the time, we stay within probably 10 meters of each other.
The problem is when we forget that, like, one of us goes to start recording and the other is off in the corner talking, we forget the mic is still on.
That does occasionally cause
happen.
issues.
So we'll have to remember that.
But, so, we're going to wrap this one up. We got some new equipment. We was going to show it to y'all. I will try to remember to get my editing secretary to... put a link to these in the...
We'll put a link to both. We'll put a link for the original Comica that
Right.
we have, as well as the new ones. So that way you can check out both, depending upon what you're interested in.
And if anybody was wondering, these are $300 US at the time of purchase.
I don't think he cleared that with his editing secretary. Did you clear that with someone else?
I cleared it with the financial officer.
Okay.
Anyway, like, subscribe, do the internet stuff. We'll see y'all next time.
See y'all around.